commit a crime, don't get on live. If you are accused of a crime, don't get on live. I don't understand why the immediate reaction is to get on live. Erase that from y'all's doggone memory.
On Friday night, she laughed with friends, posted a few stories, and promised her mom she'd be home soon after prom. Hours later, after the official prom, at 3:40 a.m., she was found lifeless at a RaceTrac gas station in Lafayette, her phone still beside her. Her plans for the night was cut short. Police say she died suddenly due to something else, but then came the video of her heavily under the influence of something and allegedly groped by two young men while at the party.
Nigga gonna take consequences for that shit. All that shit was wrong. Nigga was drunk. That shit was wrong as fuck. But, as in for y'all saying nigga and all that, man, nigga don't do that. Nigga don't play like that, bro.
The two men instantly went online to talk about the incident, then deleted their social media accounts. Now, people are indifferent about what really happened to Gabriella Sharp. Gabriella Sharp never made it home after prom as promised. What actually caused her death? Was she sexually assaulted and then killed, or did she die of ingesting high amounts of narcotics? Let's get into it. Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories. This story takes us to Lafayette, Louisiana. Lafayette, Louisiana, known for its Cajun roots and vibrant culture, also faces its share of crime. Beneath the music and food lies a city grappling with violent incidents, drug activity, and property thefts that keep police on alert. 18-year-old Gabriella Sharp, a senior at Acadiana High, was supposed to be thinking about college, not tragedy. Her friends say she was happy that week, talking about prom and about life after high school. But before dawn the next morning, police would find her lifeless on a cold stretch of concrete under the fluorescent lights of a RaceTrac gas station. It was supposed to be a normal night out, but it ended as one of Lafayette's most heartbreaking mysteries. Gabriella wasn't a headline. She was a daughter, a student, a dreamer. Teachers described her as quiet but determined, with a love for dance and a laugh that could fill a room. She lived in Lafayette Parish, a tight-knit place where people notice when someone doesn't come home. That Friday evening, she was just another teenager excited for the weekend, scrolling through her phone, posting stories, making plans. Nobody could have guessed it would be her last night alive. That day was her prom. She left the house promising her mom she will be back safely soon. It went well and she met up with some friend for an after-party. Sometime after midnight, she was seen out with friends, laughing, relaxed, and seemingly safe. But by 3:40 a.m., a 911 call came into the Lafayette Police Department. A young woman was found unresponsive at the RaceTrac on West Congress Street. When officers arrived, they found Gabriella lying near one of the gas pumps. Paramedics tried to revive her, but she was gone. 18 years old, declared dead on the scene. The gas station was soon sealed off with yellow tape. Police lights reflected against the quiet storefronts while detectives moved in silence, photographing the area, collecting her belongings, and reviewing the security footage. As the news spread through Lafayette, confusion turned to heartbreak. How did a healthy 18-year-old girl end up dead in the middle of the night? And what had really happened before she was found?
New this hour, the Lafayette Police Department is currently investigating the death of an 18-year-old girl, Gabriella Sharp. On Friday morning around 3:40 a.m., officers were dispatched to a convenience store off of West Congress Street to a report of an unresponsive female. Officers and paramedics attempted life-saving measures but were unsuccessful. Sharp was pronounced dead at the scene. The cause of death is pending autopsy results, and the incident has not been ruled a homicide. Anyone with information related to this incident is asked to contact the Lafayette Police Department.
Within hours, clips began appearing online. Short, shaky videos said to show Gabriella earlier that night. It showed Jaquan Pierre, Caden Richard, Gabriella and another friend of Gabriella in the video. People who watched the video claimed they were abusing her while she was the influence of some type of narcotics. Some people claimed they intentionally got her to that level so they can have her way with her while she was unconscious. A lot of things were said, including the fact that this same friend of hers set her up by bringing her to the guys' apartments, letting them give her narcotics and leaving her there for them to do whatever they want with her. One of the guys online went online to say his peace of mind after all the drama.
Nigga gonna take consequences for that shit. All that shit was wrong. Nigga was drunk. That shit was wrong as fuck. But, as in for y'all saying nigga and all that, man. Nigga don't do that. Nigga don't play like that, bro. The fuck? Nigga don't play like that. Y'all get on the Instagram, oh, this nigga and all this. When you see him cut his hand off, bitch, come, man, what you would come try to even touch me? The fuck? You dumb? Why would you even try to fucking touch me?
Lafayette police confirmed they were aware of the footage and urged the public not to share it. But online, speculation had already begun. Some said she had been drugged. Others thought she'd collapsed suddenly from a medical issue. Nobody had real answers, only rumors. The coroner's office moved quickly. An autopsy was ordered, and the first report pointed to a possible medical cause, something cardiac-related. There were no signs of trauma or foul play. Still, investigators refused to close the file until toxicology and full lab results came back. Days later, the investigation took a turn. On November 4, 2025, the two young men walked into the Lafayette Parish Correctional Center and surrendered to police after warrants were issued in connection to Gabriella's case. 18-year-old Caden Richard was charged with sexual battery. 19-year-old Jaquan Pierre was charged with video voyeurism.
Begin today in Lafayette, where police say two men have been arrested in connection to the death of 18-year-old Gabriella Sharp. This comes after police say Sharp was found dead at a local convenience store on Friday.
News 10's Kai Price joins us live from where authorities located Sharp unresponsive. He joins us with the latest. Kai?
Hey, Trevor and Lydia. I'm here near RaceTrac where authorities tell me they found Sharp unresponsive on Friday. Now, Lafayette police tells me 18-year-old Caden Richard and 19-year-old Jaquan Pierre were charged with sexual battery and video voyeurism in connection to Sharp's death.
At this point, there is no reason to believe that they had anything to do with her death.
These arrests come after Lafayette police say they were called to a local convenience store on Friday about reports of Sharp being unresponsive. Officers and paramedics attempted life-saving measures but were unsuccessful. Some comments on her death include Gabriella's mother saying, quote, "My gorgeous girl, I can't put rest in peace. I don't know what to do or to say. I love you forever and will miss you till I'm with you." Another comment says, quote, "Our deepest condolences to the family and friends of AHS student Gabriella Sharp. Rest in peace." Corporal Ashley Wood with Lafayette Police says Gabriella was downtown with friends when she met the suspects Richard and Pierre and went back to their residence.
While at the residence with her friend and the boys, she experienced some kind of medical issue, which led her friend to call her mother. It's likely that they believe that she just had too much to drink.
Wood says this is when her friends and the suspects met her mother at the racetrack, where Sharp was unresponsive. Police say a video circulating on social media led to charges of video voyeurism and sexual battery against the suspects.
We are still waiting on the full tox report, but everything that we're seeing, there was nothing in her autopsy that showed a homicide occurred.
Now, Richard and Pierre surrendered to Lafayette Parish authorities on Tuesday, but were both released on a $15,000 bond. The incident is still under investigation.
Both men posted bond and were released. Police clarified the charges were linked to the ongoing investigation but not directly tied to Gabriella's cause of death. Even so, it deepened the public's unease. Who recorded her? What was on that video? And what really happened between the time she left home and the moment she collapsed at that gas station? At Acadiana High, students gathered at her locker with flowers and letters. Counselors filled classrooms. For the people who loved her, she wasn't just another case number. She was family. Behind the scenes, detectives kept working. They pulled surveillance from the racetrack and nearby businesses, checked timestamps, phone data, and messages. Every frame of video mattered. Every detail of that final night was being pieced together like a puzzle missing one crucial piece, the moment when Gabriella's world went still. The final autopsy, still pending, is expected to tell what her body could no longer say. Whether it was a medical emergency, a reaction, or something more, no one knows for sure. What's certain is that Lafayette is still waiting. A lot of people still not happy with the outcome. They believe the young men caused her death one way or the other. The two arrests offered both hope and confusion. Some see them as steps toward justice. Others see them as fragments of a larger story that hasn't been told yet. What began as whispers online has turned into a collective demand for answers. Because when someone that young dies suddenly, silence hurts more than rumors ever could. The truth of what happened to Gabriella Sharp may still be unfolding, but her story has already become a mirror for every parent, every friend, every classmate who's ever said, "Text me when you get home." Her family set up a GoFundMe account for her. What do you guys think about this situation? Our sincere condolences to the friends and families of Gabriella Sharp. May her soul continue to rest in peace.